Everybody, welcome back to Tour to Foodscape. It's almost October. Want to show you where this is at, just to give you an idea of some of the plants that'll be blooming this time of year. Come on in. So again, we have the fencing for deer. Very simple, very easy to put in. If you have deer, you put in those fences. Along this side, there's a lot of these wildflowers that are coming in. Coreopsis looks like it's done. You have some of these kind of sunflower type species, low growing. The nasturtiums have come in really well, along with the hyssop and blackberries. Kind of almost like, they almost look like ground cover like blackberries, right? So they're almost like running like almost over the ground. So it'll be really neat to see how this turns up next year. Again, they have this like really amazing vertical tomato garden in here. Courtesy of our clients. You have some borage growing here. This nice patio hangout space. Tons of ground cover. That's strawberry, and some of these are a little past, I would say, picking season. You have some service berries growing in here, and you know, they might look like they're kind of stuck with the strawberries, but eventually these are going to grow up and big. So this is still a decent ground cover for this area. Looks like he had an intruder in here eating some of the cone flowers. That happens. Next year they're going to come back. They're going to be fine. Sometimes you get intruders. You have great ground cover coming here. Want to show you this apple again, end of season. Look at how perfect this apple looks. Hardly a bug in sight, right? Unbelievable. And that's, again, a lot of these plants, the cone flowers, the black-eyed Susans, the asters this time of year. You can see how many beneficial insects are on these asters. There's probably like, I see at least 10 bees in this area here. We love New England asters, sky blue asters. They're great for like late September, early October blooms. And the color is just phenomenal. You know, so you have some penstemon that'll come up next year. Really nice lemon balm, kind of creating a nice mass here with the horseradish coming around. You have these cherries. This is a sweet and sour cherry we put in. It's going to be pruned up and nice and tight. Dill right here is going to reseed. It's going to come right back down, fill in the space. And again, the neat thing about this is that all of these ground covers are starting to work with one another. Like, look at this oregano. This oregano is starting to really fill in the space, suppress weeds, kind of growing into the microclover. That's a good nitrogen fixer. The yarrow is just a great ground cover here. It's just created a huge mass, right? So this garden is really starting to look lush, full. You're almost lost in the plants. Like, we're having to figure out, okay, what's a weed in here now? And you can easily identify them just based upon whether it's a nightshade or it's growing kind of funky, right? So we pull those up just to give more life to the things that you want in here. This sage is just looking amazing. Down here you have all this chamomile. It's past peak for picking. But again, you make tea out of this. It's a great tea plant, but it's just a huge ground cover mass, followed by creeping thyme coming low, really coming under this comfrey, along with this reseeding coriander, cilantro plants here, you know. So if you don't know what coriander is, Middle Eastern markets, they use it a lot for, you know, their dishes. It's an amazing plant. You can make coriander out of this. All these little ground cherries, husk tomatoes, they're all going to reseed. They're going to come back, but you can use these and eat these in your salads, fresh eating. Blueberries are coming up really well here. You have some butterfly weed, creepy thyme, and you can see this creeping thyme. It's going to grow right, just as we imagine it, right against this patio. So it's going to create this nice purple ground cover. Next year it's going to even look prettier than it does now, because year one it's just kind of focusing on growth and root development. Blazing Stars, best monarch plant, out of season now, but had a really beautiful bloom, along with the milkweed when we were here, and the cone flowers. Lots of good bergamot. This year, again, this hasn't really come up yet, but next year we're going to have a massive bee balm in this area. These flowers are really growing in nicely, along with the asters. We have beautiful, you know, more cone flowers. Some of the natives you kind of have to, sometimes have to take an easy, kind of just a stake or something just to kind of keep these back. Sometimes they grow a little bit wild, which is good. It's not a bad thing. So we got some new daisies or daffodils and garlic that we planted in here, along with your chives, walking onions, your peach tree. He's going to cut it so it'll grow more like a bowl this coming year. Raspberry hedge growing along here. I'll have to kind of pull these back a little bit, but they're going to create a mass of raspberries. tons of them that you can see. It's October in Minnesota. You got tons of them just forming here. Again, they look really healthy. Every one of them is just completely ready to either go into fruiting mode or to be harvested. And then over here, you know, your cherry and some of the shady plants, along with some of these spinaches type plants. They take a little while to get developed, so we'll wait till next year to see how this does. But overall, I'm really impressed with how this Foodscape's turning out. Again, our gardens, if you're looking for a traditional look of just like a mulch every plant, mulch every 4 feet, that's not really what we do. We want to create really lush, really full gardens that are filled in, and everything's either beneficial for the ecosystem or it's edible and you can enjoy it or use it for medicinals. So this is this Foodscape fall 2025.